Hello, this is the Ramblings of an Indisciplined Mind podcast for Friday, September 9th, 2016. As of this recording, Sierra is still missing. So tomorrow we're going to be out of town. We're going to be up at the lovely town of Frankenmuth, where we go for chicken dinners frequently. But we are doing chicken dinner. But we decided to, we've been just doing kind of the roll in and the roll out, different kind of rolling, but and you roll in and get dinner and roll out. We haven't really spent much time in the town, the last few years. So let's just take a little bit of a long weekend. Not really a long weekend because we're both working today, but let's take a little bit of a, take part of the weekend and go up there. We're staying overnight. We're going to be hanging around in Frankenmuth all day. They've got a car show going on, we found out, so we'll be able to look at some cars too and do whatever else, do whatever else we want to do. So that'll be fun. So I won't be recording an episode tomorrow, but I do have some feedback. So today I'm going to kind of work up the schedule a little bit, and we're going to do the feedback today that would normally have come yesterday. I don't have a lot, but I've got a little bit, so we'll go with that. On Ramblings, episode 587, finally finished. Gary wrote, "Congrats on finishing your pitch. I'm looking forward to hearing you on that podcast and seeing where this new book goes." Yes, thank you. I'm happy I finished the pitch. I got to tell you, I'm bumming a bit. I am bumming a bit because there was somebody I was talking to online that's also going to be on it, and he told me because they always have a guest host and a co-host, and he told me the names of who they're going to be, and it was just like, oh, gosh. One of them was somebody I'd actually kind of in the back of my head hoped that I might get. Now this person does not. I really like their writing, but not really space opera. So I mean, it's not necessarily the best fit from a genre perspective, but I still would love to have had this person. And I gotta imagine I haven't gotten an email with my date yet when we're going to record, but he tends to mix it up pretty well between who these people are. So I would be surprised if I'm going to get the same set. Which kind of bums me out a little bit. But maybe I'll get somebody even better and greater. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm looking forward to getting on there. Now that I got the pitch done, I'm looking forward to pitching it and see what goes on. Let's see. Episode 586, Inculcating a Love of Books. Gary wrote, "I can't remember the last time I didn't have a book I was reading for pleasure. As a kid, I always signed up for the summer reading program at the town library, and now I try different genres to expand my universe. I usually stick to science fiction, fantasy, and adventure stories. The nonfiction book that I enjoyed the most was the autobiography of Mark Twain. Much of it read like one of his novels in the way he described places and people." And that would be a good book for me to read. I do like Mark Twain. I've read some of his stuff, and I appreciate the way he writes stuff. I find that I get a lot of the humor, and I think it's funny. So I'll have to look at that. But yeah, I've always got something. I mean, as soon as I finish a book, I'm picking another one up. I mean, if I finish one like just before I go to bed, by the next night I will have figured out something else. Like right now, I've got probably 4 or 5 books sitting in my Kindle waiting for me to read. That I've purchased, and probably another 4 or 5 that are probably like 3 that I've purchased, another 4 or 5 that are like freebies that I've picked up. So always reading. And then on The Witness, episode 588. Gary says, "That looks like a great game. I looked it up and discovered it is a digital download only, but with that many puzzles and playing time, I'm sure it'd be worth the price. It reminds me of the puzzle game I'm playing now, the Talos Principle. This is over 100 puzzles and a story that unfolds as you solve them. It isn't available for Xbox anything, so you'd have to play the PC version. It's great when video games exercise the mind." And it's funny you should say that, because I could not remember the name of that game, Gary, but you had posted a video of the gameplay of that Talos game, and there's this moment where you come out of that tunnel and you come out into the ruins and whatnot, and I thought it was the same game. I thought it was the Talos game, And then once they got out there, oh no, this is different. But it does have a very similar look and feel, and I was reminded of that as I was watching it. That, oh, this is kind of like that. It's a little, I think the colors, as I recall, are a little bit more vibrant in The Witness, but I mean, it's kind of got, especially in that opening level there, it's kind of got the same feel going on. So definitely. So that's what I got. That's feedback. That's it. Just 3 of them, all from Gary. So once again, if you want to hear your name on this podcast, leave me some feedback. Leave me an iTunes review. If you listen to this on iTunes review and you're enjoying the show, leave me an iTunes review. I haven't actually been on there to see if I have any reviews lately. I'll have to get on there and check. But last time I looked, I had exactly Butkus. So it'd be nice to have some on there. Maybe pull some new listeners in. But I will let that be that. I will be back on Monday. I'll be talking to you then. So be seeing you.